Hello and welcome to the High Performance Quest. I'm Ramiz Ahmed, and today I just want to give a pause on the book that we were studying from the last few months, that is The High Performance Habits by Brendon Burchard. In this video, I want to point out your attention towards a very important aspect of your life, and this is something that we need to think about at this point of time when 6 months have passed in the year 2021. Time passes very quickly, and in the last 6 months I have personally observed that if I hadn't planned these 6 months that have just recently passed, I wouldn't have been productive, I wouldn't have been constructive in these 6 months. So the lesson I learned was to plan every month that is going through your life. Proper planning gives direction to you. It provides a path through which you have to pass in order to gain success and achieve your goals. So the message for this video that I want to give to you is you must right now sit down and make a plan for the next 6 months for the year 2021. Sometime in this week, I would really want you to sit down for about an hour or two and reflect upon yourself. See what you have achieved in the last 6 months that was meaningful to you. Whether your achievements were something highly commendable to you, or these were just small random achievements that came to you without proper planning. And then I would really want you to make a plan for the next 6 months. And then I would really want you to make a plan for the next 6 months of your life. Sit for about 1 or 2 hours and reflect on the 8 areas of life mastery that I have discussed previously in my earlier videos. I would be posting a link to that video in the link section below. You can view that video and reflect upon yourself what improvements you want in the next 6 months in these 8 areas of life mastery. It includes your professional life, your personal development, your finances, your relationships, your principles, and many other things on which you should be setting goals and you should be implementing those strategies in order to create a wonderful life. So I would really want you to view that video and spend about 1 or 2 hours this week on in making strategies about what you really want to do in the next 6 months. If you already have a plan about how you would be pursuing this year, then that's great. I just want you to sit for a few minutes and reflect upon your progress in the last 6 months and reflect and think about how the next 6 months would go if you are working at the current pace. Whether you want to increase the pace of your work, or how you want to increase your productivity, this is the time to reflect upon it and to really make strategies for improving the next 6 months ahead. Well, if you are a person who have not set goals for the year 2021 and you are now realizing that I have wasted my 6 months of my life, there is nothing to worry about. All you have to do is you have to view my video on 8 areas of life mastery and set out basic 1 or 2 steps that you would be taking in all of these 8 areas so that you can be more productive in the upcoming 6 months. And apart from this, for you, I also want you to plan your next year ahead in these 6 months. You have to work on 2 fronts. You have to make the best use of the 6 months that is ahead of you, that is coming ahead. We are in the month of July, and these 6 months have already started. So you have to work on the 2 fronts. You have to make the best use of these 6 months so that it can increase your productivity and your effectiveness in the 8 areas of life mastery. And I also want you to come up with a plan about how you would be making the best use of the year 2022 that is coming after 6 months. So decide 1 or 2 small steps that you would be taking in these 6 months and make a plan for the year 2022. These are the instructions for you if you are not in the habit of planning your life. You have to cultivate this habit from now onwards. So finally, the key to success is taking actions. I want you to sit for about 1 or 2 hours this week and make a plan of how you can make the best possible use of the last 6 months of 2021. And I would also eventually want you to make a plan for 2022, because if you don't start thinking now, if you don't start planning now, by the end of 6 months you would be in a situation where you might be thinking what I want to achieve in the upcoming years. So sit for about 1 or 2 hours, make a vision for 2022 and decide small steps that you would take in these 6 months to improve the quality of your life in the 8 areas of life mastery. If you want to have a new job, start making plans. How you would be pursuing, how you would be applying for the jobs, what skills you need to develop in yourself for that job. Or for example, if you are willing to work on your personal developments, then you have to work on the skills, for example, that you want to cultivate in your life. If you want to improve the contributions to the society, then you have to take small steps now. If you want to improve a particular relationship, then you have to take small steps now and try to improve that relationship. The key to success, once again, is taking actions, but before that you have to plan, and you have to then execute your plan to gain success. And this is what you have to do in this week. So sit for about 1 or 2 hours and decide what you really want to do in these 6 months, and make a vision and make a basic plan for the year that is coming ahead. Well, this was all from my side. I hope you have liked the video and hope to see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.